Good evening, welcome to the HCCC for the first home game of 2013. I'm your host, John Molson.
Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs Junior League Hockey. This evening, the Corvairs host the Guelph Hurricanes. Would you please now stand for the playing of our national anthem?
Tonight, the 22-9-3 first place Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs host the 6-29-0 ninth place Guelph Hurricanes. The Corvairs, winners of 2 straight before the Christmas break, are looking for their 3rd straight victory. The Corvairs will try to extend their points lead in the Midwestern Conference as they currently have a narrow 1-point lead over Cambridge. The struggling Guelph Hurricanes, last in the conference, look to build a win streak to start the second half. Guelph has lost 9 straight, their last win coming in the interlocking game versus Niagara Falls, 9-3 on December the 1st. Just about set for the opening face-off, Captain Mitch Brown wins the draw and drops the puck back to the defense. Montour sits and waits behind his own net, looking to set up a play, and goes down the near side boards to Simon Blythe. Intercepted at the Guelph blue line and thrown back up to center ice, where Brock Malaches dumps the puck into the Caledonia zone. The centering pass, Malaches with a big shot off the shoulder of Justice Husak as Caledonia heads the other way. Jeff Swift looking for a pass into the slot, centered again by Mitch Brown off the far side and taken away by the Guelph forward, shot into the Caledonia zone as Guelph makes their first line change 1 minute into this first period of play. Matthew Henderson dumps the puck down into the Guelph zone. Nico Giantonio picking the puck up on the far side. The puck now on the far boards, played back now on the near side as a Guelph defender picks up the puck and throws it down the near side boards. Intercepted by Bombery on the far side as play is tied up in a pair of skates. Bombery grabs the puck once again. Henderson from the left point, his shot is blocked as Guelph heads down on a 3-on-1. Here's a shot by Chan and a save in the pads of Justice Husak. Tonight's starting goaltenders for the Guelph Hurricanes, number 35, Jason De Silva. He has a 1-loss record of 3-7 with a goals against average of .469, a save percentage on the year of .877. Starting netminder for the Caledonia Corvairs, number 37, Justice Husak. He has a 12-8 1-loss record with 1 overtime loss, 2 shootout losses, 1 shutout, a .260 goals against average, and a .919 save percentage on the year. Montour dumps it in on the far side, but play is grabbed by Guelph and dumped back down into the Caledonia end. 2 minutes for slashing to Ian Chan as Caledonia heads to their first power play of this game. Both teams need to be more effective tonight, as Caledonia was 1 for 11 the last time these two teams played in Guelph. Caledonia's last game before the Christmas break. A 6-4 victory by the Corvairs. 10 different players hitting the score sheet that night for both teams. But Guelph going 1 for 11, or excuse me, Caledonia going 1 for 11 on the power play that night. Guelph going 0 for 7. So both teams looking to improve on the power play here tonight. Guelph giving up 191 goals on the year. That's most in the Midwestern Conference. So they're going to look to cut down on the goals against tonight in order to get their 7th victory on the season. Malaches wins the draw, but it goes to a Caledonia forward, Matt Quilty, as he gives chase now on the far side. Mark Silvestri with the puck, digs it out of his skate, back to the right point to Henderson, who fakes, gives off to Quilty. The puck now in on the far corner. Caledonia still on the power play for another 15 seconds as it's back to Henderson on the right point. He passes back into the slot and just wide of the near post. Leonard Zemenko with the shot just wide of Jason De Silva. Play on the near side. Malaches looks for the puck. He picks it up and throws it to center ice. Picked up by Ian Chan as he skates around Henderson, the Caledonia defender. Jeff Swift looking to dig the puck out on the near boards by the Caledonia bench. Picked up by Brennan and thrown back out to center ice. Play now back in the Guelph end. Malaches picks the puck up on the far side. Intercepted by Dalton Riley. The shot off the point by Christmas. Handled in the midsection by De Silva. Matt Nightingale picking up the puck, looking to avoid Justin Abraham, and a shot on the interception by Jeff Swift is just wide on the far side. Swift looking for a pass into the slot, looking for Mitten on the far side post, but it's picked up by Guelph. Play now back in the neutral zone. De Silva leaving the puck for a defenseman. He has to evade captain Mitch Brown. As Guelph heads back up ice, Simon Blythe giving back to Montour. Montour with the puck on the right side, looks for a pass to Riley. He misses the pass. The play goes for icing, and we'll head back down into the Caledonia end for a face-off. No score, 5 minutes and 8 seconds into this first period of play. Caledonia looking to stay ahead of the Cambridge Winterhawks this weekend, as both teams have back-to-back games. Cambridge playing tonight in Stratford. Cambridge also in action tomorrow night back at home against these Guelph Hurricanes. Caledonia in action tomorrow night at Gaylord Palace Arena. Blythe with the puck behind his own net, looks for Ricci on the far side. Ricci can't handle the pass as Bradley Yowert tracks down the pass in his own end. Bombery picks up the puck on the near side, goes in behind the net to Riley. Picked up by Brett Farley and cleared into the Caledonia zone. Intercepted off the skate of Chan as Bombery heading the other way with Fab Ricci. Ricci can't handle the dribbler into the slot as Montour turns around looking for a shot, but intercepted by Guelph as they skate up near center ice. Bombery throws the puck back into the Guelph end. going off for a line change as Zach McFadden sits and waits in behind his own net. Throwing up the near side by the Guelph bench. Guelph breaking into the Caledonia end now. Martini gives back to McFadden on the right point. His shot wide on the far side. Henderson skates the puck up near center ice, dumps it down into the Guelph zone and gives chase himself. The centering pass by Spencer Gorley into the slot, no one there. Sebastian Strangerlin waiting in behind his own net. Strangerlin with the puck once again as he skates by his own blue line. Picked up by Lucas Pazelbon. The Guelph defender sitting and waiting patiently behind his own net. Given to Zach McFadden on the near side. As Guelph goes in 1-on-2, the wrist shot into the midsection of Huzak by Pazelbon. A whistle here as Ben Rolofsson and Tyler Norrie tie up by the center ice red line. Spencer Gorley heading to the box with 12:23 remaining in this first period of play. Still no score between the Caledonia Corvairs and the Guelph Hurricanes, as Guelph will head to their first power play of this game. The shot blocked off the right point. Ben Rolofsson looking for a shot. De Silva clears up the near side. It hits the skate of Yoert, almost trickling in on the far side. So a defensive miscue by the Guelph Hurricanes almost leads to a shorthanded goal with 1:33 left in the minor penalty to Spencer Gorley. Greg Christmas clearing the puck out to the Guelph blue line as Yoert picks it up, skates over the center ice red line and the Caledonia blue line before moving in offside. Guelph coming into tonight with 25 power play goals in 203 chances for a 12.32 power play percentage. So Guelph looking to improve on the power play here tonight as they went 0 for 7 in the last game against Caledonia. Guelph may look to see Matt Lippa get on the score sheet tonight, as despite having only 6 wins on the year, Lippa at almost a point a game average with 26 points in 28 games. Malaches goes behind his own net to McFadden on the far side. Bombery clears it back into the Guelph line, but it's offside by the Guelph blue line. Brock Malaches and Jeff Swift to take the draw. Swift wins the draw, and the slap shot out of the zone by Henderson is wide on the near side of Jason De Silva. Malaches grabs the puck on the near side, goes up near center ice to Jordan Hatzinger. He gives off to Nightingale, who skates in on the far side, checked by 2 Caledonia defenders as Caledonia clears the puck out. 5 seconds remaining. That should do it for the first Guelph power play as McFadden sits and waits behind his own net. Morrison falling down, so it's intercepted by Zemenko. The pass in the slot to Gorley goes back to the point to Tyler Norrie as Norrie moves in on the far side, hands off to Gorley, the centering pass. Checked there on the boards by the Guelph bench as Ryan Blunt sends the puck back in to the Guelph end. Blunt, a representative for Caledonia in the top prospects game, The Prospects game and the All-Star game were played December 30th in Kitchener. We'll get back to that when we get a chance. Abraham shoots it in on De Silva. De Silva makes the pad save, directing the puck back into the corner on the far side. Abraham by the center ice red line, passes back to Christmas, who gives off to Tyler Norrie, who passes down the far side to Gorley. Checked there by Morrison. Gorley looking to move around Morrison. He falls down, picked up by Chan as he skates behind his own net. McFadden now with the puck, passes off by his own bench, intercepted by Connor Murphy as he skates down the far side. A missed pass to a Guelph forward is shot back in by Greg Christmas as Caledonia goes on a line change. Guelph looking to head down on a 2-on-2, but Fabrici getting back for Caledonia. The shot wide on the far side. Riley moves in, passes off to Montour, and a shot, and they score! Caledonia with the first goal of this game. Looks like Leonard Zemenko putting the puck into the top corner on the far side, off the rebound in the slot. The Caledonia Corvairs take a 1-0 lead with 8:22 left in the first period of play. Riley wins the draw, passes back to the near side to Blythe, intercepted by Kudla, and looks like a penalty coming here. Fabrici with that goal. From Montour and Simon Blythe. Zemenko in on the draw. Back to the point to Montour. Or that's Mark Silvestri, excuse me. That's 97, not 91. Montour, the shot into the slot. Nightingale picks it up and clears the puck down the ice. Caledonia to their second power play as Silvestri breaks in on the far side, skates around the net, hands off to Montour on the left point. The shot back to Blythe. Silvestri looking for a deflection in the slot. Montour the shot. There's Zemenko there now. And Riley looking for the rebound, but De Silva able to hang on with the glove before a rebound could come out. Caledonia on their second power play looking for their second goal of this first period. Caledonia with a 1-0 lead over the Guelph Hurricanes. The shot is blocked or partially blocked by Malaches off the point shot by Matthew Henderson as Henderson skates back in behind his own net to set up another play. Blunt breaking down the far side. He, as mentioned, played in the Prospects game for Team Blue on December the 30th. 35 seconds to go in that second Guelph minor penalty. Henderson shot up the near side to Gorley. It hits his skate and goes in on the far side. Gorley looking to resume possession of the puck in the Guelph end, but it's shot back out. Blunt waiting behind his own net with 10 seconds to go in the Guelph minor penalty. So Patrick Kudla about to come back on. He does, and Guelph back to full strength as Husak covers up on the shot off the end boards. So quickly recapping the All-Star game, the WOC, MWC prospects, that was Team White, consisting of Midwestern. Here's Jeff Swift, the shot, and he scores. A nice move by Jeff Swift around the defender as he walks around the Guelph defenseman and puts it in the top corner on the far side. The Caledonia Corvairs extend their lead to 2-0. So recapping the All-Star game, the Team White prospects with an 8-1 victory over Team Blue. Ryan Blunt suiting up for Team Blue in that game. In the All-Star game itself, the Midwestern and Golden Horseshoe Conference team, the blue team, had 7 goals against only 5 goals for the red team, consisting of Midwestern and Western Conference players. The only Caledonia players to hit the score sheet was Connor Murphy on the assist by Tyler Norrie at 16:44 of period number 2. Brandon Montour also suiting up for the All-Stars in that game. For complete box scores, go to www.GOJHL.ca. Play now back in the Guelph zone as play goes for an icing as the puck is touched up by number 44, Ethan Morrison. Kudla and Mitch Brown to take the draw in the Caledonia end to the left stick side of Justice Husak. Kudla wins the draw, drops it to G. Antonio on the right point. Caledonia now looking to break out on the far side, but shot back in by a Guelph forward. Rolifson looking for the puck. G. Antonio off the right side, deflected by Rolifson on the far side. Play whistle down and a cross check coming here. Looks like Justin Abraham heading to the box with 4:33 left in the first period of play. Guelph heading now to their second power play. Draw in the Caledonia end. Malaches wins the draw, tries to drop off to Hatzinger. He grabs the rebound himself. The shot into the slot intercepted by Blythe and shot down the ice. Picked up by McFadden, thrown around the far side. Zemenko looking for an interception to go in short-handed, but 4 men back for Guelph as Malaches picks up the puck, skating over the center ice red line. McFadden now by his own blue line, passes off into the neutral zone as Nightingale chips it into the Caledonia end. McFadden down the near side. Back to McFadden once again as Malaches pass back, and Malaches with the pass once again shoots wide of the net on the near side. Strangerland dumps the puck in. Nightingale dumps it further in to the Caledonia corner on the far side. McFadden down the side to Hatzinger, who passes down into the corner. Play now back on the point to McFadden, far side to Nightingale. Shot is wide on the far post. 3:06 to go, first period of play. McFadden, the shot off the right point, is handled by the stick of Justice Husak and off into the near side corner. McFadden to the side of the net, looks for Malaches, over to Hatzinger, into the slot, back to the left side, over to the right. McFadden shot off the pad of Husak and into the netting behind the Caledonia goal. Chan to take the draw against Silvestri. Chan wins that draw partially, throws the puck back behind the net to Farley. Chan skating in behind the net now, looking for a pass on the near side, but Christmas cuts him off. The play now back into the Guelph zone. The shot off the far side, and they score! A beautiful wrist shot by Montour off the far side, up over the glove of De Silva. Caledonia adding a third goal with 2:23 left in the first period of play. The Caledonia Corvairs now with a 3-0 lead. Silvestri wins the draw back into his own end to Abraham. Abraham turns around, cut off by two Guelph forwards. Baker turns around in the corner.
Corvairs' third goal, scored by 62 Montour from 12 Abraham.
So Montour from Abraham at 17:37. Guelph now up to 194 goals on the year. Not the start they were looking for, as they're trying to chase Brampton to at least get one spot ahead in the standings. Brampton being Caledonia's opponent tomorrow night at Gaylord Palace Arena in Ohsweken. Heron with the puck on the near side, passes off to the far side going cross ice, intercepted by Caledonia. Quilty at the side of the net, into the slot to Gorley, and they score! The fourth Caledonia goal, Spencer Gorley, I believe, with his first goal as a Corvair. A bad defensive miscue by the Hurricanes in their own end. Flutters up over the glove of De Silva. The Corvairs now with a commanding 4-0 lead. Riley wins the draw, drops it back to Henderson on the left side. Into Ricci. Riley over to Ricci, and a nice save there by De Silva. So an assist to Mark Silvestri, the two newcomers to the Corvairs, getting on the score sheet with the fourth Caledonia goal. Riley looking to pick up the puck, the centering pass. De Silva covers up with the glove on the far post. As we wind down this first period of play, just under a minute to go, 59.4 seconds to play in this first period of play. Caledonia with a 4-0 lead. Play on the right point, over to Blythe on the left. His shot wide on the near side, as Bombery has to go back into his own end to recover the puck for Caledonia. Checks his man on the boards on the far side, number 9, Brock Malaches. As two hits, Blythe and Zamenko, or Bombery, excuse me, tying up their men on the near side. Looks like Nightingale, and I can't see the other Guelph forward. As play ties up on the near side, the whistle goes with 19.3 seconds to go in this first period of play. Draw won by Caledonia, cleared out to their own blue line as Minton looks to move around the defenseman. He does, and runs the goalie over partially, hits De Silva on the right side as Nightingale picks up the puck by the Guelph blue line. Abraham passes back to Blunt on the left side, but the horn goes. to end the first period of play. So a couple beauty wrist shots by the Corvairs on the far side. Spencer Gorley and Brandon Montour getting the third and fourth Caledonia goal. Caledonia so far taking the Guelph Hurricanes completely out of this game as they continue to struggle here this season. At the end of the first period of play, it's the Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs 4 and the Guelph Hurricanes no score. The two teams just about set to start this second period of play. Caledonia with a 4-0 lead after one period. On the out-of-town scoreboard, it's the Cambridge Winterhawks and the Stratford Culletons tied at 1 at the end of the first. A big hit by Blythe at the center ice red line as Mitch Brown picks up the puck by his own blue line. The pass to the near side to Mitten, dumping it in to the Guelph end. Picked up by Hatzinger, throwing cross ice to Nightingale. In the skates of Malaches as he skates down the near side. The shot hitting the side of the net on the near post. Montour chips it off the far side boards. Nightingale, a missed pass. Play now back on the Caledonia defense. Shot back in by Guelph by number 48, Jordan Hatzinger, as he goes off on the first Guelph line change of the period. Also on the out-of-town scoreboard, it's the Listowel Cyclones leading the Kitchener Dutchmen 1-0 with 4 minutes to go in the first period, and Waterloo Siskins with a 2-1 lead in Brampton. That game just 2 minutes in to the first period of play. I believe that's Quentin Henry now in the net for Guelph. Yes, it is. So Guelph has changed netminders as Patrick Chan picks the puck up behind his own net, or Ian Chan, excuse me, a gaffe on my part. Patrick Chan being a Canadian figure skater. The shot by Norrie on the far side, intercepted by Baker now as Guelph skates up by the center ice red line. The shot on the far side handled in the midsection by Justice Husak. In the first period, I mentioned number 91, Matt Lippa, and I'd noticed that I hadn't seen him out there during the first period of play. That's Guelph's leading scorer with 26 points in 28 games. It turns out he is not dressed for this evening's contest. Quilty passes off to Connor Murphy. Murphy, leading scorer early on in the season. I believe he's dropped to about 19th in the league in scoring. I'll look that up for you when I get a chance. In behind the net is Connor Murphy. looking for a pass or a wraparound attempt. He gets the pass back from Quilty in the slot, can't handle the pass, takes the puck on the far side and shoots it back in behind the Guelph net. Picked up by Pazelbon. Heron looking for the puck, picked up by Hatzinger as he shoots the puck in a rainbow up by the center ice red line. Excuse me. Recovered by Greg Christmas. Patrick Kudla skating down in behind the Caledonia net. Tied up behind the net by Greg Christmas as Silvestri turns around and throws the puck up on the far side to Gorley. Given back to Silvestri, looking for a 2-on-1, looking for Zemenko on the far side. Rolifson trying to pick up the puck for Guelph. Nightingale grabs the puck instead, passes off the far side, and a glove save by Justice Husak on the shot by Ben Rolifson. So I was indeed correct. Connor Murphy dropping all the way to 19th in league scoring. After being up near the top early on in the year, Murphy was up as high as 5th earlier in the season. Montour turns around in his own zone, behind his own net, throws the pass up the far side. Husak leaving it for Montour. As Montour falls down, Malaches intercepts by the center ice red line, dropping it back to his defenseman on the right side. Montour breaks in far side, goes around the net of Quentin Henry, drops off for Nightingale. Malaches looking for it once again. Jeff Swift looking for a pass in the slot. Off the pass by Mitten. Blunt on the right side, the big slap shot, and the deflection by Brennan into the corner on the far side. Swift looking for a centering pass. Jeff Swift on the near side, turns around, goes back to the point on the right to Blunt. His slap shot wide of the near side post. Hatzinger on the far side, goes into the slot. The shot is high up over the net by Matt Nightingale. Caledonia looking to break in down the far side as Matthew Henderson evades a Guelph defender, but Jordan Hatzinger able to pick up the puck and stay behind his own net. Guelph still looking for their first goal of this game. 6 minutes into this second period of play, the Caledonia Corvairs with a 4-0 lead. Blunt down the far side, drops off for Ricci, who passes up to the Guelph blue line to Bombery. The shot and a nice pad save by Quentin Henry. Chan passes off to number 6, Brett Farley. His shot on the far side, kicked aside by Husak as Chan turns around in the corner. Strangerland pass to the right side. The shot wide to the far side of Husak. McFadden having to regroup, sitting with the puck in behind his own net. Passes up the near side to Pazelbon. Strangerland passes into the slot to Martini, who heads up ice. Heron can't handle the pass, and Quilty breaks in on the far side, hitting the post on the far side as Pazelbon breaks in down the near side. The shot handled in between the legs of Justice Husak, A nice save. As Kudla and Silvestri face off in the Caledonia zone. Kudla moves in behind the net to the right side. The shot butterflied into the slot to Ben Rolifson. He can't handle the pass. Zemenko looking for the puck, but picked up instead by Ben Rolifson. Rolifson evading a Caledonia defender, Montour. Back to the point to G. Antonio. The deflection off Caleb Champagne. Wide on the far side as Caledonia breaks in off the far side. Zemenko, his shot handled nicely by Quentin Henry as Kudla goes back the other way. Bombery the pass, cross ice to Silvestri, who goes cross ice once again to Spencer Gorley into the Guelph zone, circling the Guelph net. Gorley hit on the far side. The shot off the left by Blunt. Wide on the far side. The rebound by Silvestri. Might have got a piece of Henry as Guelph goes back up the ice. Intercepted by Blunt in the neutral zone as he skates over the Guelph blue line. The shot into the midsection of Henry. So Henry replacing Jason De Silva. Henry with a couple of key saves here, looking to keep the score at just 4, hoping to keep his Hurricanes in this game. Blunt off the right, the shot is wide, looking for Brown on the near side. Ethan Morrison, the pass back to Yoert. Hatzinger picks it up, tries to go back into Yoert, but it's intercepted by Brown, who's tied up on the far side. Mitten spins around on the far side, kept in momentarily by Mitten, but Guelph breaks in down the other way. Matt Nightingale looking for a shot in the slot for Guelph. Malaches back to the right side. Or Morrison, excuse me, back to Hatzinger. As Hatzinger now gives off to Malaches down in the near corner. Swift breaks in down the far side. His shot is blocked by Hatzinger. Malaches turns around on the far side boards. The shot by Hatzinger. Hatzinger and Yoert hard to differentiate. Hatzinger wearing 48, Yoert wearing number 49, and both numbers look about the same on that black sleeve. Here's a break by Dalton Riley, but he can't make the pass to Bombery as Guelph regroups in their own zone. A glove save by Henry as Zach McFadden sits by the side of the net on the left glove side of Henry. So that's where we'll have the face-off, to the left glove side. Play ties up in a couple of skates. Bombery back into the near side corner. Back to the slot to Bombery. He fans on the centering pass. Abraham off the left point, handled on the shoulder by Henry. We've just passed the midway point of this second period, 16 seconds past the midway point. Looks like Zach McFadden heading to the box, so the third Caledonia power play of the night. I don't believe they've scored on the power play yet this evening. Caledonia 0 for 2 this evening after going 0 for 7 in the game on December 23rd in Guelph. The shot by Swift and a big glove save off the centering pass to Tyler Norrie. Norrie looked like he got a piece of it, but Henry coming up with a big glove save on his left side. Draw to the left side. Connor Murphy and Martini to take the draw. Martini thrown out of the draw as Chad Heron takes the draw. The shot off the left point by Montour, excuse me, handled in the midsection of Quentin Henry. 1:42 left in the minor penalty to Zach McFadden as Hatzinger and Connor Murphy take the draw on the left side. Draw back to the point to Montour, passes to the left, back to Montour, who skates in on the far side. Montour passing the slot, he goes back door to Norrie, and they score! Norrie goes in back door on the near side. He goes past the padding of Quentin Henry. Shot once, Henry with a big save, but couldn't control the rebound. Norrie puts the rebound in for the Caledonia 5th goal. So with 9:07 left to go, Montour getting an assist on that goal. Connor Murphy at 10 minutes and 51 seconds as Yoert picks up the puck by the center ice red line, dumping the puck back into the Caledonia zone. Picked up by Ryan Blunt, goes around the boards to Gorley. Intercepted now by Patrick Kudla, but Zemenko now with the puck by the center ice red line as he tries to skate around a Guelph defender, Zach McFadden. Kudla looking for a shot at the side of the net, intercepted by Zemenko by the Guelph blue line, skates in on a 3-on-2, gives off to Silvestri. Silvestri tried to give back to Zemenko, but play heads back into the Caledonia end as Justice Husak covers up by his near post. A face-off in the Caledonia end to the right glove side of Justice Husak. Nightingale with a wrist shot off the near side, handled on the far post by Husak. Hatzinger picks the puck up by the center ice red line, clearing it into the Caledonia end. Nightingale throws it into the Caledonia end on the far side. Caledonia now regrouping. Mitten grabs it on the near side, passes down the boards to Swift by the Caledonia bench. He moves in on goal with a shot, and another shot now by Abraham as Quentin Henry making two big saves. Quentin Henry playing well, relieving Jason De Silva. But it may be too late as Caledonia with a huge 5-0 lead with 7:18 left in the second period of play. Giantonio picks it up in his own end. Fabrici tries to intercept. Patrick Chan throwing the puck down into the Caledonia zone. He picks it up himself, going behind the net. The centering pass, the shot by Giantonio looked to hit something in front as Caledonia picks up the puck and goes the other way. Bombery, the centering pass. Chan looking for the puck now. Dalton Riley looking for the puck. So both teams having trouble gaining possession of the puck, but Bombery with it now on the near side. His shot is wide on the near side, maybe hitting Giantonio on the way to the net. Blunt looks to move around Baker. Blunt looking for the pass off to Bombery. Blunt passes off on the far side to Dalton Riley. Picked up by Yoer as he races down the near side and chases in after his own clear-in attempt. Brown has to regroup in his own end, but Chad Heron looking to get there ahead of him as the shot by Brown hits the side of the net to the right of Quentin Henry.
Last three prizes, personal gift set from Stars by 8726. Making gift set from the
So Guelph with just 83 goals coming into tonight. The 83 goals on the year, what they currently have, as they have not yet hit the score sheet here tonight. So like I said, the 5-0 lead, even with 5 minutes and 31 seconds to go in this second period of play, may be too much for Guelph, but there they are with their first goal. Strangerland shoots off the point, and a Guelph forward, I couldn't see who it was, but he put a nice wrist shot into the far corner past Justice Husak. That was number 5, Lucas Pazalbon, with the nice wrist shot, getting the first Guelph goal. So perhaps that's enough of a spark to get Guelph back into this game.
Lucas Pazalbon, assisted by number 14, Greg Martin, and 88, Sebastian Stengerland. Time of the goal, 14:36. Well, first goal, scored by 5. Pazalbon from 14, Martini, and
So Lucas Pazalbon from Martini and Strangerland at 14:36. The Guelph Hurricanes cutting the Caledonia lead to 5-1. Lucas Pazalbon, a scratch for most games this season, playing in just his 3rd game. That was his first goal on the year. So perhaps also enough of a spark to keep Pazalbon in the lineup on a regular basis as well. Quilty with the puck near the center ice red line, intercepted by the Guelph defender, number 4, Nico Giantonio. Kudla moves around the Caledonia forward, Leonard Zemenko, as Silvestri tries to intercept the puck and ties up Giantonio on the near side boards. Silvestri turns around and a save by Quentin Henry on the far post as Ben Rolifson looks to jump over top of Matthew Henderson. Rolifson not happy with Henderson as he gives him a shot on the far side. Caledonia with a nice scoring chance off the near side boards. The centering pass by Silvestri. He has the puck once again, moves into the slot to the right point to Blunt. The shot is wide of the net. Blunt fakes on a shot, looks to give the puck to Gorley. Intercepted by Rolifson, but kept on side by Gorley, spinning in the slot as Silvestri. His shot hits a Guelph defenseman as Guelph clears back into the Caledonia end. The play going for icing as Matthew Henderson touches up. With 2:58 left in the second period of play, the Caledonia Corvairs on top of the Guelph Hurricanes 5-1. Abraham off the left, back in behind the net. to Bombury. Ricci turns around in behind the Guelph net, passes back to Riley, but intercepted by Yowert. Riley regains possession, the centering pass off a skate in the slot as Champagne clears back into the Caledonia end. Kudla picks it up on the far side. He tries to move around Greg Christmas. Morrison, the shot into the slot, is wide on the near side post. Yowert's shot gloved down by Husak as he goes off on a line change. Looks to be a face-off in the Caledonia end. Strangerland looks to keep the puck in. Hatzinger back to Strangerland. So a 2-minute call to Caledonia as Guelph now goes to their third power play. Bombury for high sticking. 1:35 left in that minor penalty as Caledonia clears the puck back down into the Guelph end. Hatzinger sits behind his own net. The pass off to Malaches, who tries to find a decent scoring chance in the Caledonia's end, but Brown intercepts, throws the puck back down into the Guelph end and goes off on a line change. Malaches has the puck taken away momentarily by Jeff Swift, and Tyler Norrie moves across the Guelph blue line, intercepted by Guelph. They move in now over the Caledonia blue line as Malaches turns around on the far corner. Last minute of play in the second period with 41 seconds to go and the minor penalty to Bombury. Caledonia looks to go in short-handed as Norrie ties up in behind the Guelph net. Excuse me. Chan skates over the center ice red line, trying to do it all by himself, setting up the power play. The pass into the far corner to Brett Farley. The shot to Baker into the slot. He can't handle it and gives the puck into the far corner to Chan. Giantonio off the left side flutters the puck back into the corner as Caledonia clears the puck around the far side boards. A breakout there by Bombury as he jumps out of the box. So a good scoring chance by Bombury in the final seconds of this second period, but the horn goes. So the second period scoring summary: Tyler Norrie got the Caledonia 5th goal on assist by Montour and Connor Murphy at 10:51. Lucas Pazabon in just his 3rd game for the Guelph Hurricanes on the assist by Martini and Strangerland at 14:36 of the second period. Got the Guelph Hurricanes on the board with their first goal. So at the end of 2 periods of play, it's the Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs 5 and the Guelph Hurricanes 1. Guelph skating around in their own zone. The Corvairs heading out of their dressing room and skating to their respective bench to start this 3rd period of play. the Corvairs with a 5-1 lead after 2 periods. The Corvairs looking for their 13th home win on the season to tie the Elmira Sugar Kings. A win tonight would give them 49 points, hoping to go 3 points ahead of the Winter Hawks. On the out-of-town scoreboard, the Winter Hawks are up 4-2 on the Stratford Culletons with 2:33 left to play in the second period. Abraham checked on the far side boards by Hatzinger. Hatzinger tries to pick up the puck, but it's grabbed by a Caledonia defender and passed out to Jeff Swift. Swift on the far side boards, passes out to center ice to Mitten, grabbed instead by Zach McFadden as he gets the pass back off the far side, passes over to Hatzinger by the Caledonia blue line, but Swift intercepts in the neutral zone. Nightingale now with the puck, dumps it into the Caledonia end as Guelph changes lines. Also on the out-of-town scoreboard, Kitchener and Listowel tied at 2 with 4 minutes left in the second, and the Waterloo Siskins and Brampton Bombers tied at 2 after 2 periods of play. The Brampton Bombers in tomorrow night at Gaylord Palace Arena in Oswego. I almost said Chicago for some reason. Bombery dumps it into the Guelph end. Ricci picks the puck up, but intercepted by G. Antonio. And they score! Montour with a hard slap shot off the right point, extending the Caledonia lead to 6-1. I now understand why I did that. I almost said Chicago because Brampton wears maroon and yellow uniforms similar to that of the Chicago Wolves of the AHL. That explaining that mistake. Connor Murphy wins the draw by the center ice red line. Morrison dumping it in to the Caledonia end. As play goes for icing.
61, Brendan Montberry. Time of the goal, 1 minute 35 seconds. Corvairs' second goal, scored by 62 Montour, his second of the game.
Henderson with the puck now on the near side, passes down the near side to Norrie, who goes back across ice to Blunt, who skates over the Guelph blue line, turns around on the far corner as Connor Murphy goes in between 2 Guelph defenders, grabbing possession of the puck, dumping it down back in behind the net as Quilty picks the puck up on the far side. Blunt now back near the center ice red line, hands off to Henderson, going cross ice to Quinty, intercepted by number 5, Lucas Pazabon, as he heads up on the 2-on-2 looking for Chad Heron on the near side. Heron tied up on the boards by Murphy, intercepted by Kudla, back to the point to Hatzinger, who gives back to Kudla the shot, and a nice pad save by Huzak as Norrie clears the puck out of the Caledonia end.
50-50 is worth $195 to the winner, and the winner holds ticket number 019.
Face-off back in the Caledonia zone to the left stick side of Justice Huzak. Guelph wins the draw. Kudla back to McFadden. The play now back on the right side as Quilty intercepts, can't get it past the blue line. Rolifson moves in on the near side. The shot handled on the blocker by Huzak. Kudla back to the point to Strangerland. The shot deflecting up and over the net into the near corner. Norrie holding Kudla up against the boards. Nightingale comes up with the puck to the slot. The shot partially blocked by Caledonia. McFadden on the right passes off into the corner as Kudla goes off on a line change. Strangerland from the right. Play is blocked by the Caledonia defense. As Caledonia makes a line change, the pass up by center, shot into the Caledonia end, handled easily by Huzak. He leaves the puck for number 23, Dalton Riley, who stands behind the net. Passes off to Fabrici. They score! The shot off the near side by Mark Silvestri sneaks in between the pads of Quentin Henry. The Caledonia Corvairs now with a 7-1 lead. That looks pretty much insurmountable with 15:51 left in this third period of play. Malaches skates down the left side, checked off the puck by Blunt.
The goal, 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Corvairs' 7th goal, scored by 97 Silvestri, is first of the season.
So Mark Silvestri with his first goal as a member of the Corvairs. Draw won by the Corvairs. Around the net is Simon Blythe. Throws the puck around the net. Henry tries to leave the puck for his defenseman, G. Antonio. Gives off to Malaches. The pass up the far side to Hatzinger as Guelph looking to control the play in the Caledonia end. So Silvestri takes a penalty after getting his first goal as a member of the Corvairs. 2 minutes for roughing. Guelph looking for their first power play goal, their 4th power play of the evening. Caledonia clears the zone, puts some fresh men out on the ice. As Chan with the puck now on the far side. Chan tries to elude Norrie. Norrie falling down behind the net. And it looks like Ethan Morrison will go off possibly a trip on Tyler Norrie. Norrie to take the draw against Craig Martini on the far side. Norrie wins the draw back to the point to Blunt. The shot is wide on the far side, looking for a pass to Norrie. Martini breaks out of his own end by the near blue line, skating it all the way down into the Caledonia end. He's now on the near side. Yoert looking to move into the slot. The pass at the side of the net to Martini. Martini looking to go back door, but the possession of the puck is grabbed by Montour. So Morrison goes off for tripping. Caledonia back to the power play. But 7 goals should be enough this evening. Caledonia with no power play goals as of yet, but 7 should be enough with 13:17 left in the third period of play. 53 seconds left in the tripping penalty to Morrison. Riley's side of the net on a sharp angle, and they score. The puck squirts out on the far side to Fabrici, who puts it between the pads of Quentin Henry. the Corvairs add an 8th goal 6 minutes and 59 seconds into the 3rd period of play. The Caledonia Corvairs now with an 8-1 lead as they win the draw. The pass back to Christmas on the right side, or the left side, excuse me. Puck now intercepted by Kudla. Play now back in the near side corner. So Rolofsson tripped up on the far side there by Bombery. An assist to Abraham. I couldn't hear who got that first assist as Bombery goes to the penalty box for 2 minutes. Quilty wins the draw, passes back to Swift on the defense. Swift takes the puck on the right side and throws it back down the ice, killing the first 15 seconds of the Guelph power play. Martini breaking back into the Caledonia end, intercepted at the blue line by Quilty, hands off to Murphy, moving in short-handed, shot wide of the post. Quilty looks to pick up the rebound, and looks like a penalty coming to Guelph on the play, as Caledonia broke in short-handed. Zach McFadden heading to the box for 2 minutes. That'll offset the initial penalty to Bombery, as Quilty will take the draw in the Guelph end against Brock Malaches. Quilty wins the draw, throws it to the sideboards, but intercepted by G. Antonio. Throws it up through the center ice area. Play now on the boards by the Caledonia bench. Montour, the pass up through center ice. Quilty picks it up at the center ice red line, passes off to Connor Murphy, turns around, passes to Blunt on the near side. The shot kicked away by Henry. Play intercepted by Guelph, shot down into the Caledonia end. Play goes for icing, face-off back in the Guelph zone. Zemenko tries to force play down into the Guelph end, but it ends up back on the Caledonia blue line as Blunt moves back into the Guelph end across their blue line. Play now on the far side corner. Montour looking for a shot off the left point, looking for Gorley in the slot. Bombery back to the right side, over to the left. The shot is blocked by Hatzinger as G. Antonio picks up the puck and throws it down the far side. Hatzinger looking for the pass, can't handle it. Montour shoots it back into the Guelph end. The two teams playing 4-on-4 for another 15 seconds before Caledonia will go to a brief power play. Bombery picking the puck up in his own end, skates past his own blue line, over the center ice red line, and into the Guelph end, down into the corner on the far side. Passes off to Gorley. Gorley, the shot off the far side, off the shoulder of Henry, and back into the corner on the far side. Gorley turns around behind the net, intercepted by Hatzinger, but taken away once again by Caledonia, and they score! There's the 9th goal by Caledonia. Nate Mitten moving out into the slot. The pass in behind the net on the far side, right into the slot. Caledonia burying their 9th goal with 10:05 to go. Let's see if they can hit double digits as we pass the midway point of this third period. Quentin Henry covering up with the glove.
Assisted by number 9, Spencer Garlick, and 7, Pat Ricci. Time to goal, 9:55.
I thought Ricci, or I thought Mitten was in on that play, but I couldn't see after the pass in behind the net. Doesn't matter at this point, as Caledonia, by the looks of things, really doesn't need any more goals. The shot from the far side by Mitten, and they score. Nate Mitten with the 10th Caledonia goal. Got a great shot in the slot. The rebound off the pad of Henry. Grabs his own rebound, puts it past the pads on the near side. And with 9:22 to go in the third period of play, the Corvairs hit double digits. It's now 10-1. The Caledonia Corvairs leading the Guelph Hurricanes. Ricci with the puck on the far side, moves around G. Antonio, picked up instead by Kudla as he rushes down by his own bench. A big hit by Riley on Kudla by the Guelph bench as Blythe shoots it back down into the Guelph end. Henry covering up with 8:52 to go. Draw one by Riley wide of the near side post. Zamenko looking for a play in the slot, but play goes back into the Caledonia end. Ricci grabbing the puck by the center ice red line, dumps it into the Guelph end. Picked up by Morrison. He passes off to Craig Martini, dumping it into the Caledonia end. Martini falls down as Christmas may have got a piece of him. Fabrici moving across the Guelph blue line, but he moves in offside. Craig Martini, his temper flaring now as he goes after Justin Abraham. Or that's Dalton Riley, excuse me, as it looks like Riley may go to the box. So Martini, frustrated after his team gives up a boatload of goals this evening. Both Riley and Martini will head to the box, still chirping at each other as they'll sit for 2 minutes or more. So Caledonia back in action tomorrow night in Ohsweken against the Brampton Bombers. They'll also play Sunday night at 7 o'clock in Elmira versus the Sugar Kings at the Dan Snyder Memorial Center. Norrie to take the draw against Malaches on the far side face-off dot. Strangerland looking for a shot off the right. Picked up by Norrie now on the far side, tied up in the skates of two Guelph forwards. Connor Murphy grabs it onside, went past Strangerland, moves in on net, but fanned on the shot. Now looks like, I thought the referee might have called Hatzinger for a penalty as he hauled down Connor Murphy. And that indeed will be the case. Looks like a slash as Hatzinger heads to the box for 2 minutes. That'll offset the last 1:29 in the penalty to Dalton Riley. Silvestri wins the draw, drops it back to the point to Montour. The shot, and it dings off the crossbar. A great snapshot by Montour as play moves back in behind the Guelph net. So Hatzinger off for slashing as Quilty looks for a shot in the slot. Quilty goes up the right side. Montour may have been offside as he falls at the blue line, but play continues on into the Guelph end. Montour with a quick shot off the near side, play now back into the Caledonia end. Kudla looking to take the play away from Blythe. Blythe instead grabs the puck, goes around the far side boards to Montour, passes off to Quilty. He moves into the slot. A weak shot kicked aside by the Guelph netminder. Morrison now skates up by his own blue line, throws the puck into the Caledonia end. No one there to receive the pass, and the puck goes down the ice into the Caledonia end for an icing. We'll go back to the Guelph zone for a face-off with 6:19 left in the third period of play. It's the Caledonia Corvairs in double digits with a 10-1 lead as Abraham shoots off the right point, kicked aside by Henry. Ricci skates behind his own net, recovering the puck for Caledonia as Christmas sits and waits. Norrie, the pass up the far side. Abraham looking for a shot into the slot to Murphy. Abraham behind the net. Christmas keeps the play onside at the right point. Norrie tied up by Zach McFadden as he passes up to Jordan Hatzinger by his own blue line. Kudla moves in, a big slap shot kicked aside by Huzak as Christmas tries to recover the puck by the far side boards. Norrie taking the puck momentarily. Guelph trying to keep the play onside, but the play is whistled down on the offside. A face-off to take place in the neutral zone by the Caledonia blue line. Pazabarn wins the draw, but shoots it back to the Caledonia defense. Henderson from the left throws the puck to Brown in the center ice area, who chips it in to the Guelph end. McFadden picks the puck up, Swift down by the Guelph blue line moves the play in. Strangerlin with the puck now on the far side. Henderson grabs the puck by his own blue line, dumps it into the Guelph end and wide to the far side to the left of Henry as Strangerlin picks the puck up in his own net, avoids Jeff Swift momentarily, drops the puck back to McFadden, who sits and waits in his own net in front of Henry. Swift off the left looking for a pass in the slot to Mitten. Brown goes off the right point, shoots it back in on the far side. Blunt from the right. The shot deflects wide on the far side. Mitten with the puck now in behind the net. Passes off to Swift and picked up by McFadden, who shoots the puck down by his own bench. Strangerlin picks the puck up now on the far side. He skates in over his own blue line, passes across the center ice red line. The pass to Caleb Champagne, a missed pass as Fab Ricci heads up ice the other way on the near side. Ricci checked by Heron. Brown, the centering pass now, kept on side by Norrie. Norrie looked for Ricci on the near side, hits a skate, hits Brennan's skate, deflects into the padding of Henry. Henry with quick reflexes, splits his legs, making a nice save. But it's far too late. With 3:24 left in the third period, Caledonia in double digits. The shot right off the draw by Riley nearly goes in between the legs of Henry, as Henry didn't see the shot. A very quick shot off the face-off by Dalton Riley. Apparently that went in, so I didn't see it. No one reacted. So many goals up on the scoreboard that neither team seemed to give any indication that a goal went in. So Dalton Riley indeed with a goal right off the face-off.
Unassisted. Time of the goal, 16:37. Corvairs' 11th goal, a solo effort by 23 Riley.
Baker looked for a play in the Caledonia end, but Blythe recovers now as Guelph goes on a line change. Bombery recovering the puck by the center ice red line, cut off by Blythe. Heron goes in the other way. His shot wide on the near side as Bombery picks up the puck on the far side, gives off to Norrie, who passes to Montour. His backhand shot up over the net of Henry. Bombery moves in behind the net, hit behind the net by Ethan Morrison. Hatzinger picks the puck up on the far side. Christmas goes cross ice to Abraham, intercepted by Matt Nightingale. His weak shot goes off the skate of Greg Christmas, who recovers, throwing the pass across to Abraham. Christmas now with the puck once again, sitting and waiting behind his own net with just 1:38 left in this third period of play. The shot in the slot by Silvestri, handled by Henry. So the Corvairs, with a win tonight, will move to 49 points on the year. Cambridge in action in Stratford. We're awaiting a third period score in that game. McFadden up around the far side boards. Cusack sticks the puck aside to the near corner as Abraham rainbows the puck back into neutral ice. Gorley touching up as play goes for icing. So Cambridge still with a 4-2 lead over the Stratford Culletons with 9:12 to go in the third period. So it looks like the Winterhawks will remain 1 point behind the Corvairs at 48 points. So a penalty to Justin Abraham for slashing to finish out this game as we move under a minute to play. The shot by Chan wide of the far post. Brennan recovers the puck in his own end for Guelph and sits and waits in behind his own net. We're now down under 30 seconds of play. Caledonia will move to their 13th home win of the year, their 23rd victory on the season for 49 points as we head into tomorrow night's game against the Brampton Bombers in Ohsweken. 8 seconds to go, time winding down. Fabrici winds up a shot wide on the near side. The horn goes as Zemenko tied up on the boards. That'll end it. As there's some discussion on the Caledonia bench. Caledonia excited about their 11-1 victory here tonight. So the Caledonia Corvairs crush the Guelph Hurricanes here tonight. They have 4 goals in the first period to take a 4-0 lead. We're waiting announcement of player of the game. So Brandon Montour with 2 goals and 4 assists on the night for 6 points is player of the game. So after 4 first period goals by the Corvairs, they got their 5th goal at 10:51 of the second by Tyler Norrie to move out to a 5-0 lead. Lucas Pazelbon got the lone Guelph goal at 14:36 of the second period to cut the Caledonia lead to 5-1. Caledonia came out storming in the third with 6 unanswered goals. The last goal coming on a quick shot off the face-off dot on the near side, right off the face-off by Dalton Riley. So your final score here tonight is the Caledonia Corvairs 11 and the Guelph Hurricanes 1. For the Caledonia Corvairs, I'm John Molson. Join us tomorrow night. Take note, tomorrow's game is at Gaylord Palace Arena in Ohsweken. The Corvairs host the Brampton Bombers at 7:30 p.m. Good night.